Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the WIAA Regional Semifinals. It's the number 6 seed in Richmond Tigers taking on your number 3 seed River Falls Wildcats. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the gym at River Falls High School. It's a festive atmosphere here in March. It's the high school version of March Madness. Hello again, everybody. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Russ Blasius, Ariel Avestras, and the artist, Rob Derry, on the camera. How are you guys tonight?
Doing well. Playoff game, man. We're here at home.
That's it. So I'm going to get rid of that. Hold on. You clear that off there. There we go, Robbie. There you go. Yeah, playoff at home. Hoping for 2. We're all rooting for Rice Lake tonight over in Rhinelander for a lot of reasons.
Right, because Rice Lake's
Yes, we are.
that could be a long haul to go watch the Hodags play against the Wildcats up in Rhinelander.
It's only that far on the map, guys.
It looks that far. Yeah.
Do you guys have an office in Rhinelander, Russ?
Yeah, we do
maybe,
not.
You can maybe write it off as a business trip, scout it out over there, find a good busy intersection.
Be
We
great if
sleep on their floor.
If we could, but it's too far.
Well, here we are, the Richmond Tigers. These teams are, boy, you look at the paper here, you talk about evenly matched. It is the 6th seed in Richmond Tigers who are 13-12 on the season. They're 7-7 in the Big Rivers Conference. River Falls is the number 3 seed. They're 13-11 overall and 7-7 in the Big Rivers Conference. And furthermore, these two teams split during the regular season.
They did.
Go ahead.
They did. First game, River Falls came out on top. River Falls was really, really hot. Brody Gretz had a really nice game. Second game, we played up at New Richmond. We just had a down game. Brody Gretz wasn't playing. He was injured that evening. So this will be a good test to come around. I mean, you know, generally speaking, we've talked about beating a team twice and trying to beat them 3 times. I think by the fact that we lost them the last game, it sort of puts us on edge, and I think that edge is good, right?
I do too, Ariel. You know, that game at New Richmond, I remember us sitting up there talking about it going, it looked like nobody had their legs.
Right.
Like everyone just looked exhausted and tired, and the illnesses had kind of spread and whatnot. And remember Jeff Johnson saying that Preston said, I didn't have it. I didn't have anything in my legs. So we're not going to have that tonight. Everyone's going to be amped, ready to go.
Yep.
This is the start of getting to Madison, right? And so
This is it. Oh, I like
where
that.
it
That's got a good ring to it.
It
though.
is. And Richmond actually started their playoffs. They had to play on Tuesday.
No, they played
last night. That's right. They played last night.
They delayed it for 2 nights in a row. And you talk about that. So they did beat Ashland last night. It was a game that was scheduled for Tuesday.
Right.
We had an impending storm. Then we had Wednesday with the storm cleanup.
Right.
So they played last night, and New Richmond took care of business in New Richmond against Ashland. But I want to get into this a little bit. So New Richmond played a basketball game last night, and the River Falls Wildcats have not played for 8 days. Is that going to be a factor tonight, guys?
You know, normally you think about that, and you think it'd be good that we didn't play. I mean, so we had the break. New Richmond, on the other hand, you know, you would think that playing the night before a game would be bad, but they really dominated Ashland to a point where they actually played their bench pretty heavily, even in the first half.
Yeah, you were saying that, Ariel, where they, starters didn't play a lot.
Right. I mean, New Richmond got ahead 10-2. They came out with a full court press, really stretched their defense out past the 3-point arc, and took a 10-2 lead right away. Ashland, to their credit, they came back and they tied it up 10-10. But if I take a look at my numbers correctly here, so it was tied at 10-10, and then I believe New Richmond went on a 24-point run. So it was up to 34-10 at that point.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting that the halftime score was 45-16, and then to New Richmond's credit, because their lead was so strong, that just 6 minutes in the second half, they started bringing their bench players in. So they got an opportunity to play hard for a full half last night, and they got to sit down. To your point, Kevin, we've been down for 8 days, but I don't know. It's sort of the balance.
Yeah, so let's talk about key matchups tonight, guys. I think one of the first key matchups I have, the Stelrite kid from New Richmond against Eli Johnson. Keep your eye on that one tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Rob Derry in our chat today said Eli looked like a man possessed at Eau Claire North in that last game of the season. I want to see that again tonight.
He's got the ability, and if he plays like that, the Wildcats are going to be tough to stop if Eli brings that game, right?
Absolutely.
You can just see it in his eyes that game. It was really interesting. Then we had the opportunity because he was a baller of the game.
Yeah.
His mom, Michelle Johnson, was standing up there while we were talking, and she told us that she had sort of egged Eli into, Eli, I'm only going to be watching you for a couple more games here at the most, not at the most, but as you win, we get to go on. Please dunk the ball when you have a chance. She actually said that to him, and you could see he was really making efforts that evening in Eau Claire North to put the ball down the hoop.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the brackets. I'll pull that up over here. River Falls and Richmond over there on the left side of your screen. 3 seed against the 6 seed. They'll be taking on either number 7 Rice Lake or number 2 Rhinelander. So talk a little bit about the bracket, maybe where we're headed here.
Yeah,
guys.
so River Falls, if we do beat New Richmond, we will be playing the next level game. If Rhinelander wins, we will be playing the Hodags up in Rhinelander. If Rice Lake wins, Rice Lake will come to River Falls because we are the higher seed within that bracket. So, again, we could be playing against, if we win, we could be playing against Rhinelander in Rhinelander or Rice Lake here at River Falls.
So somebody's got to find that on the internet tonight and keep us posted of that score. I think it's on Huddle or something. I don't know.
It could be.
Good luck with that.
When you look at the other side, Kevin,
let me pull that back up.
Medford, and then you got Wausau Easton, who's the number 1 seed against Merrill.
Right.
I believe that is. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb tonight. I feel like Rhinelander is going to have a lot of trouble with Rice Lake.
I'm in agreement.
Rice Lake's a pretty good ball club overall. We beat them twice.
Yes.
Right. It's been very good, close games.
Yes. So I'm going to, I think the intangible for Rice Lake is they have a veteran coach who's playoff savvy.
Right.
How about that?
And they played in the Big Rivers Conference all year. That's a little different than the Missouri Valley Conference.
It's much different. It's much different. And you take a look at it. I mean, Menominee was they're seeded 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Well, not Menominee, but Rice Lake.
Rice Lake.
I mean,
7.
there was a 4-way tie in the Big Rivers Conference with 4 teams at 7 and 7.
Yeah.
We just happened to be above them, and I think that was primarily because of the fact that we beat Hudson, a Division I team, and we beat DC Everest. The other 3 teams, did not have a win against a Division I team. So I think that's the reason why we were bumped up a little ahead of them, because Menominee swept us. We split with Rice Lake, and then we split with New Richmond, and we swept Rice Lake.
Hey, I got to give a shout out to Jeff and Misty Bjork for sponsoring tonight's game. Jeff always gets me the first game of the season. He always says, I've got the first ransom fee for you for the WIAA if we make it to the playoffs. So thank you, Jeff and Misty Bjork, for sponsoring tonight's WIAA playoff broadcast fee that the volunteers are required to pay.
Okay,
is that subtle?
It's very subtle.
Hey, you got your point across. Subtle.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Love Jeff Johnson.
WIAA Division II Regional Semifinal matchup features the Tigers from New Richmond High School against your River Falls Wildcats. River Falls High School welcomes all players, officials, and spectators to tonight's contest. As a member of the WIAA and the Big Rivers Conference, we are committed to the true spirit of high school competition. We ask each of you as a participant, official, or spectator to abide by the WIAA character values by creating a positive environment in which our athletes may participate. Our officials
I want to welcome Will Johnson aboard. Want to go to Will's on. Hey, his son's 60th birthday today, Jeff Johnson speaking. Happy birthday, Jeff. DK Krieger's on. Mike Dolce, welcome aboard. And he says happy birthday, Jeff. So, yeah, Jeff's the big 6-0. He said it went kind of hurt, he said, a little bit. Thank you, River Falls High School Pep Band, for playing our national anthem. And let's take this back downstairs to public address announcer. Happy birthday, Jeff Johnson. Take it away. First year visiting New Richmond Tigers. Oh, I tried to time that. They're close.
It was close. I'm going to borrow your
Give it
pencil.
4 a little bit. There.
The Tigers from New Richmond High School. A 5'10" senior, number 2, Connor Raleigh.
Connor Raleigh.
11 senior, number 3,
R.J. Amundsen.
A 5'10" senior, number 5,
Abraham Munson.
A 6'5" senior, number 12, Jack Charbonneau.
Got Charbonneau.
And a 6'5" junior, number 22, Nick Stelreich.
Stelreich.
The Tigers are coached
Raleigh, Amundsen, Munson, Charbonneau, and Stelreich. We've got a manager of the game tonight. He's a 5th grader. I know I was up here. His mom and dad came up. They said they have a whole clan down in southern Wisconsin ready for the announcement of our
very cool.
manager of the game
I
tonight.
love it. Yeah, good.
I'm surprised the WIAA authorized this. The trumpets.
Yeah.
Nice crowd in the gym here at River Falls High School.
It's buzzing.
Here's your number 3 seed, River Falls Wildcats. Here he is. Caden Wiersma, the 5th grader from Greenwood. Throws a little flex on that on baby Caden.
Yeah. Him and Devin Fox had their own shake
Yeah, right.
choreographed. I love it. Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Brody Gretz. T-Bot with the start. Cal Dumont. Eli Johnson.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I forgot to put those up. Preston Johnson. Look at the artist already
I
flexing
love
his
it.
muscle a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, here we go.
Atta baby. Hey,
Yeah.
Bo Herstein's on. John Fry. Welcome aboard, John. Congratulations, John. His son is a state champion in wrestling
Oh,
down in
outstanding.
Evansville. Congratulations,
nice.
John.
Yeah, congrats. And here we go, folks.
18 minutes on the clock. WIAA regional semifinal action. Let's go. Turn up the volume. Welcome, Mom and Waupun. We're complete. Let's go. Tip it away. And New Richmond will control. Russ Blasius, go ahead.
All right, here we go. The Tigers going to walk it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense by the Cats. That's the typical set. Into the lane goes Amundsen. Little dish. Stelreich, he can't get it. Kicks it out. Munson up again. Nothing. Foul on Cal Demond. That looks like Stelreich will go to the line for 2.
That didn't take long, did
No,
it?
it didn't. Abraham Munson had a nice look. He couldn't get it to go. Stelreich followed it up with the putback, and he was fouled on the way up. He'll shoot 2. The energy is good here tonight, fellas.
It
It's
is.
good playoff basketball. You got the Cats den. River Falls High brought out some bleachers on the opposite end behind the basket for the New Richmond High School contingency there, so it should be a fun night of basketball.
I'm feeling the March Madness. I
Oh,
don't know
here we
about
go. Stelreich 2 for 2, and New Richmond takes the early lead.
So in the pregame, we talked a little bit about New Richmond playing last night. Probably uniform still sweaty from last night. Wildcats haven't played in 8 days. Let's see how long it takes them to get the dust more off.
And here's Preston Johnson guarded by Munson. Here's
Stretching out their defense, going way outside the three-point arc with their man-to-man defense.
Eli on the far side, out to T-Bot. Yeah, the Tigers aggressive defensively, Ariel.
This is the opportunity where we do the backdoor cuts. You take advantage of that overplay and see if we have that opportunity.
Kale trying to get it down to Eli down low, but he was covered.
Here's Preston back out to T-Bot. And here's Gratz. He'll drive in the lane, pivot, kick it back out. T-Bot, the Cats will reset. T-Bot, left side drive, little runner off the front iron, no good. Rebound Tigers. Here comes Amundsen down, he'll give it up. Stelright drives baseline, cut off by Cal. Tigers will reset. Stelright underneath, going up strong, and he gets it. Cal Demond couldn't body up with Stelright of the Tigers, and it's an early 4-0 lead.
I can't tell if Stelright looks bigger tonight or it's because he's wearing a schmedium.
It might be the medium, K-Dog. I don't know. Yeah.
He looks bigger, doesn't he?
He does.
So you called it out, Kevin. We thought that Eli would be guarding Nick Stelright. It's Dumont that's been doing that. Jack Charbonneau is their leading scorer at 13, close to 14 points a game. And that's who Eli is guarding this evening, at least to start the game.
All right, free throw made by Brody Gratz. Cats are on the board. And Austin Stelright will come in to maybe body up his cousin, huh?
That'll be interesting.
Cal Demond, early rest. And
There
Brody
you go.
Gratz goes 2 for 2. And here comes the Tigers walking it across.
30-minute drive down from New Richmond.
Yeah, Raleigh over to Stelright. Stelright spins on his cousin. He kicks it far side into the lane. No good. Oh, the Tigers come up with it. Charbonneau into the lane. No good. Austin Stelright with the rebound. And here come the Cats the other way with Preston Johnson.
Oh, that's a travel.
That
Looks like he
was
dragged
got
that
away
back
with.
foot.
Got away with the one there.
There's T-Bot. Austin Stelright guarded by Charbonneau. Charbonneau sag on Austin. A-Train. T-Bot, what do we got? We got a hold.
Little nickel dimer there.
Yeah,
Put a
yeah.
nickel in the weasel sack.
Connor Raleigh with the first foul for the Tigers.
Second team foul for the Tigers.
The point with that is if they start calling those calls, it's going to be difficult for New Richmond to be playing that type of defense aggressively going forward.
That's a good point, Ariel. You're not going to be able to do that, are you?
No.
Hey, Penny Keith, welcome aboard.
Hey, Penny.
There's Preston Johnson. He'll give it to A-Train. Skip pass far side. Brody Gretsch, 3-ball. Look good, a little strong. Battle for the rebound. Eli out of there with it. He'll give it to Austin Stelright. T-Bot, top of the key. No good. Battle for the rebound. And Raleigh comes out of there with it for the Tigers.
Good effort by Preston Johnson.
Amundsen dishes. Stelright, no good for the Tigers. Here comes Preston Johnson up to Gretz. Behind the back dribble. Dish.
There's a travel.
Yeah, we got travel. Good idea, good thought.
Yep.
One extra step. Boy, the energy is hopping.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's really
fun.
good.
Colin Johnson in for the first time in the game. Spelling T-Bot.
All right, it's good. That might be key tonight, Earl. Just keeping fresh legs, don't you think?
I
The
absolutely
energy's
agree.
high, and yeah. Well, here are the Tigers coming to the offensive end. Skip pass, far side. Reverse layup in by Abraham Munson, and the Tigers have a 6-2 lead. Here's
Nice.
Brody Gratz.
Nice bucket there by Abraham Munson to get reverse layup.
Yeah, it was. It's good play, well designed. Here's Stelright for the Cats. Back off. A-Train. He'll give it back to Preston Johnson. Preston into the lane. Free throw line extended. Got it. Nice pull-up jumper there, going to his right inside the free throw line. Here's Charbonneau, far side. Entry pass. Stelright kicks it back out. Abraham Munson back to Stelright. Ball nearly knocked away. He's battling his cousin. He goes up hard and gets it to go. Nick Stelright came to play tonight.
Yeah, I think when he sees that matchup, he's going to take advantage of it. It'd be smart for him to do that. He's going right at his cousin.
Nick Stelright with really good energy here in the early going.
There's Colin Johnson, the sophomore. He gives it back to Brody Gretz. Brody a reset to Preston. Tigers played a tight man-to-man. Preston fade away. No good. Nick Stelright rebound. He's looking like an All-American tonight.
Yeah, he's having a real nice start to this basketball game.
Here's Amundsen. He'll give it to Raleigh. Raleigh drives, little runner. No good. No call on the play. And here's Preston Johnson back the other way. Colin Johnson. He'll drive on Charbonneau.
Need some help.
Gets it back to Gretz. Will reset. Here's Cullen. Out top. Entry. That's a good matchup.
There you go. Really good matchup.
Go.
Lost A-Train up underneath.
There we go, Austin.
Yeah, good mismatch there.
Just like his cousin recognized the mismatch on this side. Austin saw that on this side, and he made it count.
Yeah, he did.
He tried to get some help side over there at New Richmond, and they were just too late in getting to that.
There's Charbonneau for the Tigers. He'll give it to Raleigh. Stolen away, Brody Gretz. Gretz, layup. Can't get it to go. Battle, and it goes, oh, wow, off the Cats.
By the way, I just gave a very solid George Bush. I said help side. I meant to say weak side help. Help side.
Is this Wildcat ball?
That was a solid help side.
Oh, wow. It's going to the Tigers?
I guess so.
All right, well, here we go.
Should've.
Into the game for the Tigers, number 23, Gavin Terrace.
If I'd have been on the ball, I would have got a replay on that. We could have looked at that again next time, guys.
It's
early.
You got a lot going on over there,
I got a lot going on. It's okay.
We got to give you a little break here.
Yeah, I should have had that.
Here's Amundsen, knocked away. Preston Johnson, battle for it. Amundsen comes out of there with it. He'll drive hard to the lane, gets the layup.
He recognized that Preston was on the ground, so he went after it, realizing he was going to have a mismatch as far as number of players, but he went in there just free and clear.
Yeah, he did. Aiden Eckert also in the game for the Tigers. Free ball, Brody Gretz, and he likes it. That'll baby Brody. Here's Aiden Eckert. He'll give it to Nick Stelright. He drives hard to the lane, no good. Ball tipped around and nearly goes in. Eli out of there with it, and here comes Gretz. Into the lane, strong dish, stolen by Amundsen, and the Tigers will reset, slow it down.
A little different energy here in March than a regular season game on a Tuesday night in January.
Much different
than
compared to the New Richmond game at New Richmond. This is crazy.
Yeah, isn't it, Ariel?
It's fun. Wide open three.
Eckert, a little long, no good. Nick Stelright, rebound. Amundsen, no good with the three ball, and here comes Brody Gretz.
Really would like to see Eli involved on the offense here. He's been sitting on the outside. Not sure if he's just waiting for his time, but really would like to see him get it on the inside.
Good point, Ariel. We haven't really seen Eli get a touch, have we?
No.
Can credit some of that probably to the Tiger defense.
Yep.
And,
Let's go back, take a look at that three-pointer, fellas, right here.
Just
get to Brody, wide open, left him alone.
Oh, yeah, a little bit of a screen. Austin Stelright screened his man, giving Brody a little bit of a half second to take that shot. Well done.
Both coaches using the depth of their bench early. Probably a good idea. Cal DeMond back in. Gavin Carafell getting his first look. And T-Bot inbounds it to Preston Johnson. He'll walk it up. Taking some direction from the coaching staff. We'll see what we set up. Here's T-Bot, backdoor pass. Little runner, no good. Rebound, A-Train.
That's possession arrow, River Falls.
All right. A-Train's got a little energy tonight.
He's bringing it too. Both Stelrights. Their dads are twin brothers.
Seriously.
Yes.
Inbound to T-Bot. Here's Cal DeMond. Back to T-Bot. Preston Johnson baseline, kicks it to A-Train. Up, layup, no good. Rebound, Alex Awney for the Tigers. Here's Munson.
Whoa.
Abraham Munson with a spin move, and they call T-Bot for a hold.
Oh, shoot. On that last play on the offensive side for us, really like movements. Austin Selreich's move to get that ball to go up for that layup. Missed it, but I really like what I saw.
Yeah, that was a good move. Man, A-Train and Preston Johnson get a rest. Here's Eckert. He'll bring it across for the Tigers. Charbonneau drives in the lane. Little runner knocked away and blocked by Eli. Terrace with the rebound, no good. The Cats come out of there with a defensive board, and here's Gretz over to Cal DeMond.
New Richmond has led the whole game thus far. It's 10-9.
T-Bot guarded by Ani. T-Bot, little left-handed runner, no good. Charbonneau out of there with the rebound, and here come the Tigers with Raleigh bringing it up. Back to Charbonneau.
Hey, great block out there by Charbonneau and a much bigger Eli Johnson.
Yeah, it really was. He had nice position, and he used his body very well. Here's Alex Awney, brings it up. Errant pass. Nearly goes out of bounds. Charbonneau saves it. Here's Awney out top. Raleigh over to Eckert. Terrace gives it to Awney. Little give and go. Terrace, three ball. Raleigh, no good. Battle for the rebound. Terrace comes out of there with it.
Another offensive rebound if you're scoring along at home.
Here's Alex Awney.
Timeout.
What do we got?
Timeout, New Richmond.
Timeout, New Richmond.
Ariel, this point of the game, we're 8:52. It's 10-9. What are your thoughts? What do you think of the pace of this game and the?
Good question. Initially with New Richmond, what they were doing is they were really stretching their defense out, really putting a lot of pressure on us. We had the opportunity now, since they've started with that, we've adjusted a little bit because they were on a little bit of a run there right now. Now we're only at a 1-point game. One of the other pieces of the puzzle, New Richmond is really getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's something we really need to turn around.
Yeah, good point. It seems to me I keep waiting for the pace of this game to settle.
Right.
And it become a basketball game. Right now it's just kind of frenetic pace up and down. Not a lot of scoring.
No.
We're 8:52 left in the first half, and we're at 10-9.
Really a defensive force on both sides
That's
of the
a
coin
good
here.
point.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, the Tigers played really tight defense at New Richmond in that game. The Wildcats just typically do that anyway. So, yeah, good point on that. The defense is maybe more credit to them. So here's Awney for the Tigers out of the timeout. Here's Terrace. He looks underneath to Charbonneau. He gets it to him, guarded by Eli. Not the best matchup for Charbonneau, and he recognizes that, brings it back out. Here's Eckert. Bounce pass Charbonneau, baseline, 16 feet, kicks it back out. Aiden Eckert into the lane. Back to Charbonneau. He can't body up on Eli. He's not going to
That's going to be tough for him. He recognizes that. He's not forcing the issue.
No. Here's Terrace out top. Raleigh,
Travel.
that's
That
a
looked
travel.
a little bit of a travel.
Oh, wow.
I thought there was two travels in
Yeah,
that.
I agree with you, K-Dog. Raleigh, bucket, and the foul.
Foul on Eli.
I think so.
Yes, foul on Eli Johnson. Boy, good energy by New Richmond tonight. Wow.
To Brody Gretz, that's his first. Team's third.
Preston Johnson back in. Carafel will get a rest.
First half has gone really fast.
It has.
Holy cow.
You know, we only have 5 total team fouls between both teams, and the free throw is good.
Good old-fashioned three there for New Richmond.
There you go. And here come the Cats bringing it up. Preston Johnson to see Preston and Eli get a little active on the offensive end. Let's see what we can do with this matchup. Brody Gretz, drive, dish, Cal DeMond, 3-ball, little long. Rebound, Aiden Eckert for the Tigers. He'll push it up the other way. The lefty brings it back out top. Now he goes back baseline, got the angle, and he puts it in for two. That was a nice move by the
really
junior.
good. He kept his dribble, kept coming around, and realized he had an open opportunity, took her to the hoop for the two-pointer. I don't agree with that call. That looked like a Tiger ball to
Yeah,
me.
it did.
Both referees did agree, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, we'll take that one,
Yeah.
Ariel.
Stellreich back in the game. New Richmond Stellreich in the game.
Yeah, Donna
I remember that.
Donna Watasic says, "Go Cats! Get it to Eli underneath." That's what
I
Grandma's
agree.
always
There it
said.
is.
There it is, Donna.
He kicks it out. T-Bot, 3-ball, in and out.
There
Caldemont
we go.
rebound and put back.
Offensive rebound, key. Nicely done, Cal Dumont.
There's something that's changed in high school athletics. You think about when we played. If you would have put your hand on your head like, I didn't foul and I didn't turn it over. and I
No, you
didn't
don't
do this,"
complain. You did.
You would have got kicked. You would have got benched.
Right.
I remember there was a time,
Yeah.
I'm older than you guys, where the guy who fouled had to raise their hand. You
Oh,
remember
yeah.
doing that?
Yeah. I
That
did.
wasn't that long ago, was it, Ariel?
No.
And if you didn't, it was a technical.
There you go. Caldemont, much needed 2 for 2 from the line. And here comes Raleigh for the Tigers. He's going to walk it up across. There's Alex Awney, far side. Aiden Eckert pivots in the lane, bounce pass. Nick Stellright. Ball taken away. We're on the ground. We got a jump ball.
That'll be New Richmond's ball, I believe.
Back to New Richmond. They get the possession arrow.
Really nice dig down by the Cats to get that ball loose.
That was good help.
Yep.
Big down there by Preston Johnson.
I have a technical question for you guys. Those cones that are in front of the bleachers down there, do you
Yeah.
think they're really helping?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay out.
Tigers inbound at Charbonneau right underneath. Little baby hook shot. He gets it to go.
If I'm counting right, those are his first 2 points. And
Yeah.
He is one of the leading scorers.
Caldemont 3-ball. Quarter pocket.
Booyah!
Caldemont confidently knocks down that 3-ball. I
Love it.
like it.
That's a big three right there, guys. When New Richmond is on a little bit of a run and Cal Dumont slows it down right there
Yeah.
for the Cats.
Watch Cal's shot. He really puts that ball up in the air. There's a lot of arc to that ball. Very smooth.
Connor Raleigh out top. Amundsen.
Cats Den getting active.
Yeah, I
Asking
like
the Cats to D it up.
High school playoff basketball. This is as good as it gets. Here's Amundsen, our far side, looking inside to Stellright. He kicks it over. Connor Raleigh. High arcing
That's way out.
3-ball. What do we got? I think we got a foul on Caldemont.
That might be a second foul.
Hey, let's go back and take a look at Cal's three-pointer here. Let's go back.
That's
Tell
the one.
Tell them what you got here, guys.
Cal is just sort of camping out down there in the bottom. Puts her up and swish.
Yeah, Brody Grant's good recognition of the guy wide open. Here's the Tigers going to inbound it under their own basket. Connor Raleigh guarded by Brody Gratz very tightly. Here's Amundsen, far
That's
side.
off.
That's off.
But we had a
Rebound,
good
Brody
look at that, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. That looked far right to begin with. It looked like one of my, maybe a wedge shot into the green.
Towed that.
Yep. Here's A-Train guarded by Charbonneau. Brody Gratz, dish, A-Train.
Oh, really nice dish by Brody. Couldn't quite put that in.
Amundsen, length of the floor, a little runner, he can't get it. Here's T-Bot.
Eli
Brody.
with a nice rebound there.
Yeah. Eli out top. He'll drive hard, pivot.
What do we got? Timeout.
Timeout, River Falls.
Full timeout. So with that, I'm just going to do a little bit of housekeeping, fellas. We want to thank Jeff and Misty Bjork for sponsoring tonight's game. WIAA charges the volunteers $250 to bring this to you tonight. And Jeff and Misty Bjork stepped up and said, we'll take care of that for you and the fans at home. So thank you, Jeff and Misty Bjork. And with that, let's take this to a commercial of our main sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
Locally rooted and proudly running for 120 years, the First National Bank of River Falls consistently supports the community through donations and volunteer initiatives. First National Bank of River Falls, serving up big bank services with a small town charm.
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. So what do you guys got? What do you guys see here in the first 12 minutes of this one?
You know, it's going back and forth. The reality, it seems like New Richmond should be ahead of us by a little bit more than 3 points, but River Falls has been hitting those really key three-pointers here down the stretch. Cal Dumont hitting that one. That really reduced the pressure on us to score. So interesting going. We have 5:26 left. We have three fouls on New Richmond, 4 fouls on the Wildcats.
No, it's 4 and 4 now. Oh, it is 3 and 4.
Yep.
You're right. Yep. I didn't trust myself.
And here we go, out of the timeout. T-Bot. Tigers played a really tight, aggressive man-to-man defense. It seems like we should get that backdoor hero,
Right.
but maybe they've seen it too much. We got to come up with something else. Preston Johnson. That's 2 of those from the free throw line extended. Knock it down, big guy. I like it.
Bingo.
Confident shot.
1 point game. Let's do it.
Yeah. Jack Charbonneau. Errant pass to R.J. Amundsen, goes harmlessly out of bounds. Ball back to the Cats. And Ariel, this Cats could take their first lead.
Yeah. Very cool. Let's go.
Preston Johnson walking it across.
First team all-conference, Preston Johnson.
Very well deserved.
To second team all-conference, Eli Johnson.
Take the lead.
Nice give and go. Beautiful.
First lead of the game for the Cats.
Oh,
Abraham.
really nice dig down by Preston there. Really nice pass on the opposite side there, too.
Yeah. Connor Raleigh, the recipient of that pass, and gets the easy layup to give the Tigers the lead back, but
Yeah,
not
Brody
for long.
just answers that ball.
Yeah,
Well
Brody
done,
Gretz.
Brody.
Connor Raleigh.
Oh, blocked but in.
Fans wanted goaltending on that. Nonetheless, it went in.
How about that? Brody Gretz, dish to A-Train. Brody Gretz, 3-ball.
There
Count
you
it.
go.
There we go.
Second three-pointer of the night for Brody.
Abraham Munson walks it up. 3:32 to go, first half. Munson, dish, number 12, Charbonneau, no good. Preston Johnson out of there with the rebound. He'll push it. Lefty spins. Saved. Preston kicks it out. T-Bot, 3-ball.
Booyah!
Look at Tanner. He's all jacked up on a case of Mountain Dew.
Abraham Munson kicks. Jack Charbonneau, 3-ball long. Eli rebound. Just like that, the Cats have a 5-point lead.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Preston Johnson.
what an adjustment by Preston Johnson. And even better, Brody Gretz sort of having that ability to put that pass in there. That was incredible.
Yes, Preston Johnson adjusts and goes right hand, kind of in mid-shot, and makes it.
9 straight for the Cats.
I like it.
9-0 run.
Connor Raleigh dishes it back out. Nick still right. Here's Amundsen for the Tigers. He'll drive in the lane.
Boy,
Bounce pass, Charbonneau.
That was a quick 9, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. Holy cow. I like it. Here's Amundsen. Drive, spin. Crazy runner. He got it to go. Wow.
That was a prayer, but it went in.
Yeah.
Good job.
R.J. Amundsen, senior for the Tigers. A-Train on his cousin.
Oh, I thought that was in. Dang
I
it.
did too. Can't get it to go. Here come the Tigers. Here's Nick Stelright. He'll drive on Austin.
Oh, foul.
Actually, that was a good foul. He was going to have a free path to that basket, and then Eli was there waiting. But Eli's got what, 2 fouls now, or is he
Hey,
just
let's
at
look
one?
at this last really nice play here.
This is where Brody
Little give and go.
finds him down there, just sort of slices through there.
Oh my gosh.
Preston had that. He went up and then he came back underneath again to put that ball up there. Outstanding play.
It's pretty.
foul was on A-Train. Entry pass too far. Eli comes away with it, and here come the Cats the other way. T-Bot 3-ball far side.
Oh, I thought that was in.
Battle for the rebound. The Cats fight for it. It falls harmlessly to the Tigers. Here's Nick Stelright. He's driving on his cousin, kicks it out. Munson, top of the key. He'll reset for the Tigers just at a minute to go here in the first half.
Patricia LaRue, she's enjoying it. She said, it doesn't get any better than this. This is,
Oh,
it
it's
is
a carry.
good.
That's a carry turnover. I was wondering. I thought maybe he was going to call a foul, but it was a carry instead.
Yeah.
Cal Dumont coming in the game for Austin Stelright. This would be an offensive move, I think, for Cal Dumont taking that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Can I slide that down?
Sure.
Oh, now I can see.
You can see. Son of a gun. I was blocking Kevin's view.
Preston Johnson,
Oh,
right-handed
strong.
layup down the lane, no good.
Oh.
Battle for the rebound. Here comes Munson. He'll drive, little
Euro
runner. Got it to
That
go.
was a tough play. Really
Yeah.
well done.
Yeah, Abraham Munson.
That was a full-speed Euro step.
Yeah. Brody Gretz, dish, Eli.
Flush it.
There you go. That should have been a foul. Eli looked like he was ready to dunk that.
Yeah, he did. Didn't he? He had it in his eyes, and then they kind of got there.
They are letting him play tonight.
Which was good.
Cat's done.
10 seconds. Charbonneau, Nick Stelright, got it.
4 seconds, 3 seconds. Got to do this quickly.
Preston Johnson,
Maybe.
half-quarter.
Oh, that was close.
Wow, what a fast half.
It was extraordinarily fast.
Oh, my God.
What time is it? A
7:13.
29-minute half. That's crazy.
Woo.
Halftime might be a little bit longer than the first half here.
I gotta catch my breath.
Wow. What a half of basketball.
It didn't
We're at
stop.
halftime. River Falls Wildcats 30, the New Richmond Tigers 27.
Got 5 fouls on River Falls, only 3 on New Richmond, which bodes well. I mean, the coaches, the refs are letting them play. I like seeing that. It created this flow for the game that we continued through. I think it helped both teams out as far as the no fouls and having that flow.
I think you're right, Ariel. My only concern with this is that they don't continue to just let them play as the game goes on.
Right.
You know, you've set this precedent. The kids are thinking, I can get away with that.
Right.
Right, you know, that's not going to be a foul, but we'll see what happens in the second half.
You know, that's a really, really good call-out, Rusty, in the sense that so often we've seen games that are ref differently from half to half. It's almost like the refs go into halftime and they start talking about things. Well, maybe we should clamp down a little bit more in the second half. We've seen that more often than not.
And you see it at probably all levels of basketball.
Right.
So, hey, quick update on a contact I have in Menominee.
Yeah, let's talk to us about that.
The Menominee Mustangs are leading Medford 37-16 at halftime.
Wow. Anybody see the right?
Here, I'm going to bring up the bracket. So there you go. That's the Menominee one on the left side there in the middle.
Yeah, Menominee.
So how about the Rice Lake Rhinelander game? We're very
Right.
interested in that. If anybody can do some reconnaissance for us on that one. Hello, Scott Mann from southeastern Tennessee. He's aboard. Good to see you, Scott. Yeah, we need to know Rice Lake Rhinelander score. That'd be very helpful.
Whew. I need to sit down.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm going to go through my sponsor list again.
That
I
would
want to
be
thank
great.
Jeff and Misty Bjork for sponsoring tonight's game. Thank you, Jeff and Misty Bjork. River Falls Golf Club, they're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Go out there and see Tony. They'll cook up you a nice meal, and they got some cold drinks there as well. Tarnation Tavern, boy, if you're hungry after the game, hop on down there and get yourself one of those delicious Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches. Also want to thank Sarah Jenkins. She's been a loyal sponsor for Wildcat basketball. Need a property analysis done, market analysis, give Sarah Jenkins a call at 612-703-3944. She's a pro. want to thank Bygoff and Rody for the Next Day Rewind. We'll have a couple of those after this dandy. I already have some in the queue for highlights for the Next Day Rewind. Also, I want to thank JWC Electric for sponsoring those highlights. And so we want to thank Allie Massa for letting us borrow some of your time for the electric moment that we share with you on the replays in JWC Electric. Also, Swinging Bridge, baller of the game. I brought some t-shirts, guys. We get a win tonight. We're going to go baller of the game from the Swinging Bridge. Thank you, Swinging Bridge. Yeah, I got to say about Jeff right here. So first game of the year, he always steps up and says, I want to sponsor the first playoff game. And he reminds me like 5-6 times throughout the year, but we didn't forget, so we get him on there. And thank you, Jeff and Misty Bjork. You know, Jeff was in a bad car accident this week, totaled his car during that storm. Yeah, he's okay, so that's good.
Yeah, that is good. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Said he was delivering the newspapers and slid through an intersection and slid under a semi. It was big trouble.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Totaled his relatively new car. So what else we have? So we're still waiting for a score. I'm not sure if they have internet north of 8 up there in Rhinelander, but possibly.
And it's at Rhinelander, so that's way above Highway 8.
Yeah, almost up to Eagle River.
You know, if this plays out as we think it might, let's say Rhinelander wins, Cats hold on and win this game, there's a chance that game might be, say, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, possibly.
4 or 5, you know,
possibly.
I've seen them kind of shift some of that. Because to get done with a game at 9 o'clock up there and have to drive 3 hours home.
Right.
You know.
Right. So my wife, she was trying to have me guess what time that game would be. I said, I don't know.
Yeah.
1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6, I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
It actually isn't listed as far as the time goes on,
I think
on the
it's
thing.
Let's go look. I think it's TBD. Hold on.
Oh, it is? Oh, way at the very top.
Up on the top.
It says 7 o'clock.
We may have to camp out up there.
They didn't know we're coming from North Dakota, though.
Yeah, well, hey, you can't beat the energy in this gym.
It's really good.
To get a little of this, we do have, thanks to Fred Schaefer, 17-12 Rice Lake at the half.
Wow.
So 17-12.
Defense. There you go.
Crazy.
Thank Fred.
Wow.
Defensive struggle. We're kind of rooting for Rice Lake a little bit selfishly.
Just for the travel.
I'm open about it. I'm cheering for them hard.
There you go.
I don't know.
But if you remember right, I mean, we played Rice Lake here. They were up by, 21 points. We came back to win. That was slim pickings there. I don't know if I want to play them. I almost sort of like playing a different team, right?
Yeah, maybe.
When it comes to the playoffs.
That would be having to win the third game against Rice Lake,
Right.
wouldn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
And we talked a little bit about that in the pregame. I mean, Coach Orr is a veteran, right?
He really
he
is.
lives for the playoffs. You won't see things during the regular season because he's coaching for playoffs.
He really is.
So he's a veteran coach, and he knows how to win in March.
Which, to the coach for New Richmond, I had a friend of mine who was actually from New Richmond. He said, this is the first time that River Falls has seen the offense, so I haven't really paid attention, but he said they're playing a different offense on New Richmond is, and that's the reason why maybe we struggle with it a little bit, but I think we adjusted well. I mean, they came out ahead, right?
Yeah.
And they were doing really well. I think our adjustments played off really well. There's the big hat guy.
Russ, you dropped your hat on the way in.
It blew off.
It blew off.
Yeah. Good point, Errol. I didn't pay close enough attention to the previous offenses. Both teams are really playing a tight defense.
They really are.
This game might be the survival of the fittest. Like, who's in the best condition, the pace of the
could
game,
be.
you know, and who can make free throws down the stretch.
Right. Don't audit me on this, but I think New Richmond's bench is a little bit deeper than ours.
Yeah,
so we'll see what
you
happens
might
on
be
that.
right.
But the fact is that they did play last evening. They had a fairly easy game,
Yeah.
but they did play last evening. So are their legs affected by it? Hoping
Could be.
so.
At this pace, yeah.
Hey, let's run back through our highlights from the first half. I'll let you guys describe what you see. We got here, I think we have maybe a three-pointer. Let's see. We'll know when we get here.
That's
That's Brody. You pump one in. Bingo.
Generally don't leave Brody alone out there.
And I think we have another three-pointer coming up here.
So coming out, Cal Duman was
Cal
camping out
from
on
the
the bottom
corner.
left-hand side. That
Boom.
high arcing shot.
Booyah.
Yeah, Cal looked at that. He goes, I don't see anybody over here. I think I'll just go over here.
Nice save. Oh, this is a really nice play here. Oh, no, it's T-Bot again. 3. Boom.
Yeah.
And this is the nice play I was thinking about here with Preston Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Gets the ball.
A little give
Preston
and go.
cuts to
Yeah.
Tough play.
Oh,
Really nice. Wasn't that nice?
yeah, good adjustment in the air, and then switch it to your right hand and just kiss it in.
Thank you, Allie Massa Mortgage Team and JWC Electric for 4 more electric moments. Let's go thank our main sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
4, 3, 2, go!
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls. You guys are eyeing up my watch.
Yeah,
I saw Ariel was grabbing me around the neck, and Rusty was going for the arm bar, trying to get my watch off.
So you can't see this, folks at home, but he's got a watch on that's about the size of a plate.
Well, I don't know about that. Come on, it ain't that
Bigger
big.
than my hubcap.
It ain't that big. It ain't that
It's
big.
very shiny.
Hey, the artist is going to get a shot of that.
A
Come
lot
on,
of gold.
it ain't that
A
big.
lot of gold.
It ain't that
Look
big.
at that.
My God.
You
I think it's
gotta
got
know
the-
what time it is.
It's got the scoreboard in there.
It does, built-in scoreboard. Hey, we should probably give a shout out to Debbie, our executive producer, who's
Yes.
feeling ill tonight. So
Oh.
Debbie is nested in with us some chicken
Right.
noodle soup and laying on the couch watching us. Debbie, miss you up here, and hopefully you'll get better soon.
I don't know what's ailing you, Deb, but try some brandy, even if you don't think it'll work.
Yeah,
Just try it. I don't know.
Yeah,
it'll
do
work.
Do a sipping drink. That'd be good,
Yeah,
right? Like
there you go.
whiskey or
Not
Yeah.
a hot toddy and a hot bath. Nothing wrong with that. Let me get my team fouls. Let me get my fouls back.
Holy cow, here we go.
Team fouls in Richmond. I need to get this squared away. Okay, we go here.
All right, folks, we're going to put 18 on it, and we're going to see what this shakes out to be here in that 18 minutes. Both teams rested up a little at halftime. It was a fast-paced game. We'll see who has the legs for the next 18 minutes and be able to sustain this, the energy to win this game.
I don't think they'll do it right now, but last evening against the Ordockers, Richmond came out in the second half with a zone defense.
Oh, they
Which
did.
completely surprised me. I
Oh.
don't know why. They didn't play it very long because the Ordockers actually played it really well. But they're coming out on a man-to-man at this point.
Hey, Fred Schaefer, keep us posted on the Rice Lake
That would be great.
score.
Yeah,
And,
good call, K-Dog.
And the Hodags from Rhinelander.
There we got the ball to Eli. There we go.
Eli with just 2 points in half one.
Eli tried to bounce past Cal Demond. Eli strong to the hole.
Oh!
Oh, we got a block.
Got a block.
Yeah.
Lovely play.
The big guy takes it strong. Maybe he's becoming possessed for the second half.
Come on.
R.J. Amundsen took the brunt of that. Drew the foul. Eli for the three-point play. He can't get it to go. Charbonneau with the rebound for the Tigers. Nice play, though, there by Eli. Strong drive. Here's Charbonneau. Eli took one somewhere, maybe in the nose again. Here's Amundsen. Behind the back dribble, kicks it over. Munson. Connor Raleigh. Charbonneau spin
Really
up
nice
and under.
move.
Yeah,
That was pretty.
yeah. Jack Charbonneau. Bump into Eli, spin the other way, and get the easy bucket. Both teams effective on their first offensive possession. Ooh, near steal there by Raleigh. T-Bot will give it to Eli. Here's Brody Gretz out top.
Thought about it.
Yeah, T-Bot. Not quite enough room. Entry pass. Eli bodying up against Nick Stelright.
Go.
Bounce pass.
Well
Yes.
done. Nice find, Eli.
Nice use of his body, Keldamon.
Real nice job by Cal. Recognizing the pressure on Eli, and he was wide open.
Yeah. Abraham Munson's going to get another carrying call here. He cups that ball. I don't know. That's Munson drive, dish, wild pass, Jack Charbonneau. 3-ball, count it for the Tigers, and it's a 2-point game for the Cats. Brody Gretz, far side. He'll drive on Munson. Entry pass, Eli, the big unit underneath.
Yeah, and he's fouled
Yes.
again.
Keep doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
He's actually touched the ball 3 times already this half. I'm not sure how many opportunities he had over on this side.
Probably seems like one.
One.
Yeah. So if that's intentional, that's a nice adjustment by Coach
Yeah.
Turpin.
Get your
Very
big, strong
much
guy
so.
the ball down low.
Yeah.
And let him pound.
And Eli makes the first. Good free throw shooter for a big guy. Got a nice touch, really does.
Second team all conference this year, Big Rivers Conference.
Me and the artist are not sure about that.
There you go.
I'd like to see honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
I'd like to see a recount on that.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah,
No one asked
it's
us.
conspiracy.
You know, on the flip side of that, Brody Gretz,
Yeah.
did even get he was like the third leading scorer in
Yes.
the conference and the third leading assist guy in the
Yes.
conference.
What was he, second team?
Yeah,
I don't think so. Was he second?
yeah.
team?
I think honorable mention too. Huh?
What
I
is
got-
going
We have
on
that.
around
I
here?
printed it out.
We have that. Yes, you go look for that.
Tigers, R.J. Amundsen, wide open layup to put him down by 2.
Brody was on honorable mention.
Yeah. Wow.
Jack Charbonneau and Riley Connor were both.
It wasn't Eli's second team, or no?
Eli was not.
Preston
Eli
Johnson,
was honorable mention.
Wow.
double teamed out top. He'll kick it over Keldamon.
From downtown.
Ooh, long 3-ball, no good. R.J. Amundsen out of there with a rebound for the Tigers, and here comes Munson. Connor Raleigh goes back door, can't get it to him. He'll dish it far side, though. Tigers have gotten away with a couple of those kind of errant passes, and Jack Charbonneau seems to be in the right place, right time on those.
Wildcats have led for about the last 9 minutes of
Yeah.
play.
Let's lead it for the next 14 and a half. Charbonneau guarded by Eli, top of the key. Amundsen drive, bodies up. Munson 3-ball, no good. Eli Johnson gathers up the errant shot. And here comes Brody Gretz.
Good look for Munson there.
Yeah, it was. Ooh, Gretz thought about it. He'll kick it over to T-Bot. Keldamon, baseline, far side. Cats will reset. Eli, about 11 feet away from the bucket. He'll drive left side strong, no good. Rebound, Charbonneau.
Boy, that's just a real strong move. Just
Yeah.
missed the
Really
bucket.
good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Connor Raleigh, 3-point shot up and good. By the
Richmond takes the
senior.
lead.
Yeah, Eli had a really strong move there. Just got out of control, out of balance with the shot, a little strong. And timeout, Cats.
Have a score update too from Rhinelander. 13 minutes left. They're tied at 22. Wow, what
That
a
is-
low-scoring affair.
We were talking defense here. There's a little defense going on up there.
Tied at 22 with what left?
13 left.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
All
right.
Wow.
First team to 40 up there in Rhinelander.
Yeah, maybe.
13:32 left here. Games are synced up pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
New Richmond with their first lead in about the last, 8-9 minutes of play. They're up by 1 over the Cats here in the gym at River Falls High School. Great atmosphere. Kevin Westhouse, Ariel Avestras, Russ Blasius, and the artist, Rob Derry, bringing you the action. We're glad to have all of you along tonight. Glad you're enjoying this high school basketball game up here in northwestern Wisconsin. WIAA action.
A-Train in the game. Gavin Carefell in the game as well for the Cats. Brody Gretz, drive, dish, A-Train.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Well-designed play. Coach Turpin, or whoever drew that up. Here's Connor Raleigh on the other end. I liked it.
That's the one they scratched in the dirt.
Yeah. Munson guarded by Carafel. Bounce pass, Charbonneau. He goes up. What do we got? Oh.
Call that a foul on the head.
Who did they call it on? Brody Gretz? Oh, wow.
Shooting foul, too.
Oh. Jack Charbonneau will go to the line for 2. Why did I think when we were into Richmond his first name was Zach, but it's Jack?
Jack, yep. He averages close to 14 points a game. Connor Raleigh is actually averaging 15 points per game.
Wow.
All knotted up at 38.
Charbonneau with a second. That's long, no good. Eli gathers up the rebound.
Boy, great body position for you youngsters watching tonight. Go replay that, because nice job on the rebound by Eli Johnson. Boxed him right out.
Preston Johnson, strong drive. We got nothing on the call. Coach Turpin wanted it. Aiden Eckert dish. Oh, nice. What hustle by Preston Johnson. There's a travel.
Yes.
Let's go back, take a look at that block by Preston. He gets up there. They throw it to the far side. Watch, he hustles back into the play and then blocks it right there. Nice job by Preston.
And remember, he had fallen down the floor on the offensive side down here, so he had to rush down there to make that play. Outstanding hustle.
Put him on the whiteboard. Swinging bridge, baller of the game with hustle plays like that, huh?
There we go. Eli using his body.
Go.
Give and go.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. I
Nice
like
offense.
it. Well-designed play and better executed. 2-point lead for the Cats. Munson dishes. Aiden Eckert, he'll drive. Spin move, Charbonneau.
Another block.
Denied. Preston Johnson can't get it. Rebound.
That's his own rebound and puts her in. Timeout,
Tigers.
I'm seeing some really good want-to right now by the River Falls Wildcats. Both Johnsons come to play here in half 2.
Yeah. Yeah, very good point, Kevin. Preston Johnson from the hustle defensive play to a couple great offensive possessions. And the Cats get their lead to 4.
Let's go back to look at that last block. Well, I don't know if this is the – let's see what we got here.
This was
the give and go.
Yeah, that was sweet.
That was pretty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was outstanding.
Really nice. Here's the block here. So Preston's on the floor, and he has to hustle back into the play. Look at this.
Yeah.
This will get you on the whiteboard for baller of the game with a play like that.
What good hustle.
Great hustle there by Preston Johnson.
The Cats down and the Tiger contingency.
They're going after each other, aren't they? That's good to hear. Good to see.
Oh, yeah. They're going back and forth with let's play hockey, let's play soccer. Yeah, there you go.
Let's play volleyball.
There you go. A quick update. Looks like the Menominee Mustangs are going to move on as they lead 49-21 with about 13 minutes left to go in that one.
When you take a look at that, that shows how strong the Big Rivers Conference is.
Good point.
I mean, those 4 teams are all tied up. We're beating each other up here, but
yeah,
boy, if we could spread out, I think we could do some damage in the playoffs.
Hey, Wyatt Stelreich watching from UND. Got a bunch of Stelreichs watching tonight. Welcome aboard, Wyatt.
Oh, nice.
Well done,
Yeah.
Mr. Carafel.
Yeah.
Gavin Carafel gets in the game and really nice pass.
Good play on the defensive end. Brody Gretz comes around, knocks the ball out of Terrace's hand. Here's Nick Stelreich trying to get back into the game. Alex Awney in for the Tigers. Eckert, here's Terrace. Eckert, what do we got?
Jump
We
ball.
got a jump ball.
I love that call. I was ready for a foul.
Yeah.
Possession arrow to Richmond.
A few subs in for the Tigers. You've got Terrace, Ani, and Aiden Eckert in, along with Stelright and Munson. And Munson has it out top.
Pretty clean half, guys. Just 3 team fouls total.
We're at the 11-minute mark. Munson, drive. Dishes it. Terrace, three-pointer. No good. Rebound, Ani. We got a foul on Gavin Carousel.
Don't want to say this too quickly. It seems like the refs aren't adjusting for the second half. They're reffing just like they did the first.
Yeah, good point. And I'm glad to see that.
Right.
We'll see what happens as it goes on. And just like that, Raleigh is back in the game. Charbonneau and Amundsen. Amundsen will take the inbound pass. Tigers are setting offense, looking inside to Charbonneau. He gets it. Guarded by A-Train. Terrace out top of the key, looking for help. Eckert underneath. Little runner, no good. Rebound, Charbonneau, and he gets it. Just an opportunistic bounce there off that rebound into Jack Charbonneau, and he puts it back in for 2.
I like this. I like Brody bringing the ball up the floor only because it gives Preston an opportunity to really post up. He's so strong. His lower body is so strong. For him to be able to play low is an advantage for us.
Yeah, that's a good point. And here we go. We got Bottleson and Dumont back in. Cal. The Cats will inbound under their basket. T-Bot. Yeah, 3-ball, baby.
Very nice.
Rhinelander 27, Rice Lake 23 with 9.5 to go. Wow. Close game.
So shouldn't this
Preston Johnson bringing it defensively. I mean, he's done a lot on both ends of the court, but that hustle and defense, putting him high on the whiteboard, says the artist.
Yeah, he's having a
right
great
there.
game. He's
Right
playing like a veteran first team all-conference senior tonight.
Yeah, it really is. Cal to T-Bot. T-Bot underneath.
Maybe forced that a bit.
Yeah, maybe it wasn't there. And here's Terrace on the far side for the Tigers. He'll give it to Connor Raleigh. Raleigh will drive, dish back out Amundsen. Terrace, Eckert. Raleigh, 3-ball, that's short. Battle for the rebound, and the Tigers come out of there with it. Raleigh, far side, wide open, 3, count it.
Yeah, how often do you see that where they get the offensive rebound, spot up there for that 3? It's so hard after that scramble to be able to guard that. Give credit to Richmond to be able to do that.
Yeah, good call there. That was a hold on R.J. Amundsen as Brody Gretz tried to pivot to get to the ball. Good hustle on that rebound by the Tigers by Gavin Terrace to keep it alive.
A little confusion on the inbound.
Yeah. Come away with it. Here's Brody Gretz. He's guarded by R.J. Amundsen. Colin Johnson back in the game. Here's Gavin Carafel. 2 sophomores in the game for the Cats. Coach Turpin.
That's turnover.
Over and back. And back in the game is Preston Johnson.
We go back, take a look at this play here. T-Bot from the corner pocket. Boom.
Yeah. It was a perfect pass. He was set up. He was ready for it and put it right up. Really well done.
The Tigers will bring it after the turnover by the Cats, and Connor Raleigh will set it. R.J. Amundsen guarded by Preston. Amundsen will drive hard to the lane. Little runner, he got it. Strong move there by R.J. Amundsen for the Tigers, and it's a 2-point game. Preston Johnson driving right side kick. T-Bot. And he calls it.
Bingo!
Lord, how smooth is that?
Butter.
T-Bot making a pitch for the whiteboard.
I brought 2 shirts.
Connor Raleigh.
Answers.
We're going back and forth, folks.
Connor Raleigh shooting 41% from three-point arc. We cannot leave him alone.
Oh, is he really?
Yes.
Wow. Brody Gretz, I'll match you. No good.
Just a frantic pace right now, guys. Go ahead, Eli.
There it is.
And
Booyah.
foul.
He's just too big.
Yeah. I'd like to see him get the ball even that much more.
I agree with
Let's
you.
go back.
Ariel.
Take a look at that. It's the strength of Eli Johnson down low here. Watch this. Just strong up against Delreich, up and gets
Right.
it.
Most guys wouldn't even get that shot off. He went right through that block and that foul and made that two-point shot.
And Nick Stelreich's a big kid.
He is. He's a big dude, and he's going to be back here next year. We've been watching him way too long. He's a really good player, really big.
In and out on the free throw. Tigers rebound it. They'll reset here on their offensive end. Charbonneau. Bounce pass for Stelreich. What do we got? Timeout, Tigers.
Hey, that's the 5th team foul on New Richmond, so that's quite a few here with 7:34 to go. Two
It
more,
is.
and they put up with the Wildcats on the line. Just
Yeah.
make a note of that.
That's New Richmond's second timeout. They have 3 as well as the Wildcats left for the game.
It says on the clock, River Falls has 2 timeouts left. See that up there?
Oh, it must have just changed.
Huh,
I thought
I'm
it
not
said
sure.
3. I thought it just said 3.
I think they gave that one. They gave that timeout to River Falls.
that was a New Richmond timeout.
I thought so too, but the board up here in the gym put the timeout to River Falls.
I think they're calling the refs over. You can see their hands. And
It's
the
like
people
Bill
on the desk.
Forster's trying to get their attention here.
And they're not listening. Now they are.
I've got it on my scoreboard as New Richmond timeout. We'll see if
now
they change it.
they've changed
There
it.
they got it.
Now it's there. You
There
go.
we go.
New Richmond's
There you
got
go.
2.
We were on it. We were on it.
We were right.
We were right.
Out of the timeout, the Tigers will inbound it. They got to throw it out top. Nick Stelreich. Charbonneau driving the lane. Little runner, no good. Battle for the rebound. Preston Johnson out of there with it
Man.
for the Cats.
He hustles for those balls, those loose balls so well. He just has an eye for it and a feel.
Yeah, just the effort he's given tonight is outstanding. Brody Gretz guarded by Raleigh. Here's Preston. Far side Eli. Eli out beyond three-point land. Let's get you back underneath, big fella. A-Train. Brody Gretz.
Go
three
ahead.
ball.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's a big bucket.
They gave the 3 points to New Richmond up on the board.
They're all nervous down there.
Yeah, they're struggling. There they got it right. Here's Amundsen, picked up his dribble. Connor Raleigh.
Answers.
Like I said, we cannot leave that dude alone.
And we've left him wide open 2 times. Gretz dishes
Go
it.
ahead, Preston.
No good. Rebound. Charbonneau for the Tigers. And here comes Munson. The New Richmond faithful wanted to travel on the other end. They didn't get it, but they got the errant shot rebound.
Rice Lake tied up with 6 minutes to go.
Oh, geez.
Nick Stelreich backs in. Little left-handed runner, no good. Rebound Eli. Here comes Preston. He'll give it up to Brody Gretz to walk it across the timeline. 5:50 to go here at the River Falls Gymnasium.
5:51 in Rhinelander. Got him synced up. 31-29.
Preston Johnson dish to A-Train. A-Train bodying in, up and under. He drew the foul.
Nice job.
Let's go, Austin.
I love A-Train. I do. He's just working away down there, bodying up, drawing a foul on Charbonneau.
Very blue collar. He just
Oh,
gets
yeah.
it done down there and
Yeah.
grinds it out.
Ariel, do you remember? I was trying to remember who the kid was on the team that went to state like in the early 2000s with Giebel.
right?
I think it was Ryan Gilbertson. You remember him?
Ryan Gilbert.
Oh,
yeah.
my God. He did the same thing that A-Train does.
Missed them both. That one was in and out, spit it out of the clown's mouth.
Sort of a role player, knows his spot.
He knew his role, and he played it well. And here's Amundsen on the far side for the Tigers. After the 2 missed free throws, and we got a foul on Brody Gretz.
Next foul for the Richmond River Falls will be shooting. That is our 4th foul.
Connor Raleigh with 22 points for the Tigers. You got to keep a body on him, Ariel.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to sneak out there.
And count it.
That's a big play right there.
Yeah, that's a well-designed play by the Tigers.
He just came and curled right around there.
Yeah.
It was really difficult to try to catch him from behind, and you weren't going to do that. And that's why you got that layup.
And as the last guy they thought they were going to give it to, cutting in the lane, the first guy threw it. He's the smallest guy on the floor. But he got the bucket and drew the foul. He'll go to the line to make it a 1-point game.
Pam Gavin is 23. So Pam Carafel says, what number is Gavin? 23.
Yeah, 23 is Gavin.
Scott Mann says the A-Train just keeps on chugging along.
Yes, he does. Here's Preston Johnson guarded by Aiden Eckert. He'll drive in the lane.
Go.
Oh, he had Charbonneau kind of off his feet.
Yeah. Yeah, he almost had him up in the air, didn't he, Russ?
Yeah, he did. I thought he was going to draw that foul on him. T-Bot's had a hot hand. Let's see if it continues. Eli will give it to Gretz. Gretz drive. Dish back T-Bot. Didn't look for it. Cats running their offense. New Richmond's defense pretty solid this half. Here's Preston. Oh.
Well, it's kind of a late call.
It was very late. He was he was trying to decide, am I going to call it? Or am I
Hey,
not
guys,
gonna
I got
call
to look at that. Let's go back, take a look at that again, and you can decide here, okay?
it? He did lower his shoulder a little bit. If he wouldn't have gotten so low, I think they may have let him go through that, but it's a decent call.
I think you're right, Ariel. He leaned in a little. And here come the Tigers trying to regain the lead. Munson out top. Abraham drives left. No good. Battle for the rebound. A-Train had it. He lost it. His cousin Nick Stelright puts it in for 2.
First lead for New Richmond in a while. Up a point with 3:56 to go.
Here's Brody Gretz. He'll reset here for the offense. Little runner. Brody no good. Rebound Aiden Eckert for the Tigers. And the Tigers will walk it up with Abraham Munson. Here's Connor Raleigh. Eckert over to Nick Stelright, guarded by Cousin. Munson drive, dish.
Really nice play. Well done.
Yeah, Jack Charbonneau, the recipient of that.
To the approval of the New Richmond fans here on the near side.
Yeah.
Who took that timeout? River Falls, I'm assuming.
River Falls.
Yeah, I think we did.
That'll leave them with 2.
We're in a dogfight, boys.
Boy, 58-55 with 3:24 to go. This is an absolute dogfight. I want to go ahead and thank our game sponsor again, Jeff and Misty Bjork. Thank you, Jeff and Misty, for sponsoring the game. The $250 to the WIAA that the volunteers have to pay. So thank you, Jeff and Misty, so we can bring this game to you.
And as suspected, the Menominee Mustangs closed out Medford 74-31.
Wow. That was a 4 and 5 seed, is that correct?
Yes, it was, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a good old-fashioned knuckle gnawer.
It sure is. I haven't heard that in a while.
Scott
Remember
Mann's-
last time I gnawed my knuckles.
Scott Mann's got it.
Yeah. All right, out of the timeout, the Cats resetting Cal Damon back in. A-Train will get a rest. And it's the starting 5 for both teams on the floor. Let me take that back. Aiden Eckert is still in the game for the Tigers. And I think that's a defensive play there by having Aiden Eckert in the game.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Unless R.J. Amundsen is in foul trouble, but I don't think so, is he?
I don't think anybody really is in foul trouble.
Fellas, each team with 6 fouls. Go.
Oh, my God. What a well-designed play.
Each team with 6 fouls and 2 timeouts left. Next foul, they go to the line.
Ooh, Munson nearly stolen by Preston. He had a lane.
What a high school basketball game.
Yeah, here's Abraham out top. Guarded by T-Bot, Connor Raleigh. Pick and roll. Charbonneau. Dish. Abraham Munson 3-ball. That's big.
Just like that, 4-point lead for New Richmond.
Here's Preston out top. T-Bot, Caldemond. Who's our answer here? T-Bot looked for it. Caldemond. He'll give it to Gretz. Gretz will drive into the lane. Dish. Cal. Got it.
Well done.
Connor Raleigh back out top. Steal. Preston Johnson. Count it. Tie ball game.
That was quick.
4-point turnaround just like that in about 8 seconds. Rhinelanders up by 3 with 3:21 to go.
Knuckle gnar. Here
Couple
we go.
knuckle gnars going on in the state of Wisconsin tonight here in WIAA playoff action.
Abraham Munson nearly loses it on his spin. He gets it back to Charbonneau. Aiden Eckert gives it back. Here we go. A little weave out top. Connor Raleigh. My goodness.
Tell ya.
Ice water in his veins.
Wow.
What did I tell you?
25 points for the senior.
Cooler than the other side of the pillow.
No doubt. Wow. Didn't hesitate on that one.
1:17 left.
Preston, he'll try
Go
to tie
ahead.
it. Short. What do we got? Oh,
They said it hit the end line.
official Brian Nadow says it went out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Tigers. The Cats looking to put a little pressure on here with 1:11 to go. Down by 3. Here's Abraham Munson. Back to Nick Stelwright. This is interesting.
Yeah, Nick's going to carry it up.
He'll give it to Aiden Eckert. I wonder.
Yeah, you got a foul here, I suppose. Huh? Maybe try to get a steal in the next 10 seconds.
Oh, Preston nearly
Almost
does, and
had
there's
it.
the foul.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
Got to press to get that ball. Got a foul. Puts him at the line.
The only guy, we got Brody Gretz with 3 fouls. No one else is really even close into foul trouble.
Brody's the leading scorer tonight for the Cats with 15. Preston with 14. Dumond with 9 and T-Bot with 9. Eli with 8.
Aiden Eckert, the senior substitute, calmly knocks down the first one, acting like he's been there before. And here's the second. And that's no good. Eli will gather that up. Here's Brody Gretz. Cats need one here. Get a good one. We don't necessarily need a 3. If we get a look like that, we take it, and we make it.
Cal Dumond buries a 3. Timeout, New Richmond.
Ice water in the veins, man.
Ah,
That takes a little guts, doesn't it?
Jesus. Proved me wrong again when I said we don't necessarily need to make a 3. Take a 3, but wait a minute. Yeah, we
We
do.
didn't necessarily need to, but it was awfully nice.
Let's
he's
go back.
wide
Let's
open,
go
too.
back. Take a look at that.
Yeah,
all right.
let's look at that one, K-Dog.
Brody was up on the top right-hand side. He was driving through.
He got some room out there.
Yep.
He's like, I'm wide open. I'm just going to pump that in, and bingo.
So they have to pay attention to Brody driving down the lane, and so they did, but that left Cal wide open on that three-point shot. So
Those-
now what do we do, Russ? Do we foul them to put them on the line? What do we do here?
I think you play defense for a little bit first, Ariel. See if you can force a steal or a turnover. And if you don't get that and you get to, I would say maybe at about the 20, 25-second mark,
Then we
you
do it.
probably foul.
There you go.
Don't you think?
That
Yeah, then
makes
you put
sense.
them at the line and
Yep.
see what happens.
You got to give us we have to foul. We have to get to the point where we have enough time to make those the shots on the back end too.
Yes, and we put them into a free throw contest if we have to.
That's what it's going to come down to.
It is. So let's see how long we go with trying to get a steal. Tried to get one there on the inbounds play. We didn't. Amundsen back in the game. Cullen Johnson in for the Cats.
Burning clock.
Okay,
I think you got to foul.
Got a foul now. There it
There it
is.
is.
Yeah, Cullen Johnson. There we go. 23 seconds. You didn't get it, so you foul. Let's see what happens. That's going to put the senior R.J. Amundsen to the line. He's been sitting for quite a while this half, and he's just back in the game, and he's going to have to shoot free throws. Let's see how this goes.
Rice Lake is up 1 with 15 seconds left.
Oh, wow.
This could set up nice if River Falls could pull this off.
I like it. R.J. Amundsen makes the first.
Boy, they're making their free throws.
Yeah, they are. The second is up, and it's also good.
3-point game, 1 possession, timeout, New Richmond.
Oh, this is fun.
Now you get to that point with New Richmond and say, hey, should we foul them to put them up for 2 free throws, or what should we do here at this point? I don't know what to do. I flip-flop every once in a while when I take a look at that, so I'm not sure what would you do, Russ.
Well, we got to go down on this offensive possession. Here's where we don't necessarily need a 3. Get a 2-point basket, then you foul right away, and you got to put them back on the line and put it on them to make those free throws again. These are high school kids.
Right.
This is a big moment for them. I think you take that approach. Let's get an easy bucket here. Maybe we get a bucket and a foul. We'll see what happens, and then play the free throw game.
I think I'm squared up. Each team with a timeout left. Next foul, each team will be shooting a 1-and-1. I'm with you, Russ. I think you get the 2 here.
Yeah.
And then, they're going to be shooting those free throws right into the Cats' 10.
Yeah.
Those are not going to be easy buckets for New Richmond.
We need one of those patented set plays like we've done a couple times this game.
Yeah, you do. That backdoor play maybe.
Yep.
You know, the thing that the Tigers have going for them, they're a senior-heavy team, senior-laden team. These kids have been in it, but still, it's a lot of pressure to make those free throws. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Here's Brody Gretz out top. Pick and roll. He'll give it to Preston. Preston drives, dishes. Back out top. Brody, 13 seconds, and timeout.
Brody bangs one in from half court, and it didn't count. Timeout, River Falls. That is their last timeout.
That was like a 4-point shot. He was so far out there, I'd have given him 4.
Now we sort of have to go for the 3, wouldn't you?
You kind of do now.
You
You're
kind of do.
taking it down to 11-6. You got to decide what you're doing here. Either you're going hard for a 2 and playing that game, but with 11 seconds there, I think I'm with you. You probably got to draw up a play to tie it.
Yep. We don't have a lot of time here.
No, you don't.
I don't know if we'd have time to make 2 shots.
No, that's a good point, because you'd have to make one in less than probably 2 seconds foul and hope they miss.
Isn't the obvious play, you got to get a high screen here for Brody and let him shoot the 3?
I think you do.
Right.
Cal Duman, though, and
he's been hot today.
T-Bot's been hot, too.
Yeah.
Those 2 have been very hot.
So either one of those 3 guys, even Preston, can shoot the 3. So who's ever getting open in the 3-point arc, get a high screen, let him go ahead and bang one in and tie this thing up. How about that?
I like it.
How about some overtime tonight?
I like it,
How about some free basketball?
Free basketball here at the River Falls High School Gymnasium.
You didn't have enough at Eau Claire North with the JV game going?
No, the 3 overtime.
Yes, we did.
We ended that in a paper, scissors, rock.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
All right, here we go. 11.6. Russ Blasius, take us home.
Oh, here we go, K-Dog. This is what we're here for. Let's go, Cats. Let's get one here, tie it up. Let's see what Coach Turpin and team drew up out of that timeout. Cal Demond will inbound it in front of the Wildcat faithful. Here's Preston Johnson. High pick and roll. We got a foul.
It's not a bad play either.
Yeah,
right?
The Tigers.
Right? That's not a bad play by New Richmond to put him to the line.
Yeah.
That's a really
good
play.
point.
That's not bad strategery right there. Rhinelander won in the last second shot.
Oh, my goodness.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Preston Johnson at the line, 9 seconds left in the game exactly. He's got a 1-and-1. And the first one is in, rattles in. Now you make this, you got to foul, don't you?
Yep.
You got to foul.
They're making that call, Coach Turpin. made that motion, tapping on his wrist.
Second, no good. Amundsen rebound foul, Cal Demont. Good move, Cal.
That's the 9th. The next one, they go to the super bonus.
I don't know if there's going to be another one, Kevin.
Nope. Not possibly.
R.J. Amundsen going back to the line.
2-point basketball game, boy.
Ugh.
Shooting right into the cat's den.
So the Hodags came out of that with a win, huh?
They got the win.
They
They
did.
won on a last-second shot. Craig Finstad bringing us that information.
R.J. Amundsen, the senior, deep breath, shot up.
No.
Long, it's long. Eli,
Gotta go.
rebound,
You gotta go.
Here's
Gotta
Preston.
go. 4 seconds.
Winner, tie it. T-Dot for the win.
Oh! Had it. Had the shot. Really had it.
Had a great look, did T-Bot, for the win. And New Richmond's going to get out of here with a W. Guys, that set up pretty good for River Falls, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
That would have been for the win, wouldn't it?
That would have been for the win.
T-Bot and the entire Wildcat team, keep your heads up, boys. That was a hell of a game.
What a basketball game here in the
Outstanding.
gym at River Falls High School.
Absolutely outstanding.
Wow. I mean, you know, he did a nice job getting that guy airborne.
He did.
He freed himself up. He ended up having a great look. It was in and out and just lipped out and couldn't get it to go.
T-Bot showing some emotion there down there. Listen, you played your butt off here, T-Bot. There's nothing to hang your head about. It just didn't go in. You had a good look. You were right there.
Yeah. Look at.
So, want to do a special shout out to our seniors, Eli Johnson,
Yeah.
Preston Johnson, and Lincoln Tremaine. Outstanding careers for both of them. Played their hearts out, had a chance this evening, but hats off to you guys. Definitely hats off.
Yeah, hats off to the Tigers. That was a heck of a game. I mean, well played. Both teams brought it tonight, without a doubt. They were both coming to play, and the Tigers came out on the fortunate end of a 2-point victory over our River Falls Wildcats.
Yeah, that was a great game.
A lot of fun.
It
Hey,
was
guys.
entertaining.
It's our last game of the season, too. I can't believe it.
Where did the time go? Where did the time go? Yeah, Scott.
Oh, my goodness. That play set up, it just
did.
ended up setting
Yeah.
up nicely. The guy flying in front of him maybe made T-Bot reset. Still had a pretty good look. It
Yeah.
was almost in.
When it went up, I thought it was in. It
I
was
did
one of those
too.
things like,
Yeah.
hey, that's in.
Yeah.
Not quite there.
So Scott, Southeastern Tennessee, Scott Mann, if you ever get in the area, we got a headset for you. He says all you can ask for is a chance.
Right.
That's it.
And we got the
Absolutely.
chance, right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
got the
that's
chance.
a really good chance.
And the message to T-Bot going out of this game is, T-Bot, you're going to have more chances. We're going to give
Yep.
you more of these. They're going to need you next year.
Yeah,
So,
you're going to learn from
You
that.
bet.
You're going to learn from that.
yeah.
Good stuff, gentlemen.
Well, I tell you what do we do? We're going to put a big red bow around this thing
Let's
and call
do
it
it.
good?
Yep.
Boy, that wraps up a 2024-2025 River Falls High School Wildcat boys basketball season. You know, the season didn't turn out like we wanted here at the end, but again, guys, I just got to say thank you and let you guys know how much I enjoyed hanging out with you. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I want to go to the game, and every single time I get here, it's just fun hanging out with you guys. We have a ball every time. We get to see some great athleticism by these high school athletes. It's really fun.
It's incredible. It's such an experience for us, and we like bringing it to those folks who are watching online who don't have the opportunity to be here, but love working with you guys. That was a lot of fun.
Yep.
Absolutely, Ariel. I'm glad after about a year and a half hiatus for me,
You're back.
I came back. You guys welcomed me with open arms, or at least I think you did.
Oh, yeah.
I think Rob did. I
We
don't
got a
know about
headset
the rest
for
of
you.
you guys, but yeah.
No, Rob Derry, the artist over here. I mean, there's no better pictures coming into your living room than from the artist, Rob Derry.
Right.
He takes a lot of pride in his craft, and I know he works hard at making sure you folks at home get good looks at what's going on here in the gym. So thanks, Rob Derry. Great job, friend. Baseball season about a month away.
Hey, there you go.
Got your cameras ready? Your
They'll be
15
going
cameras?
up third week of March. So
Yeah.
anyway, let's put a big red bow around
Let's
this
do
thing.
it.
How about that? On behalf of my great friends and commentators, Mr. Russ Blasius, Ariel Avestres, my great friend Rob Derry over there, the artist on the camera. I'm Kevin Westhouse. saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until next time, good night, everyone.
Have a great weekend.